It may be one of the oldest cliches in the book to call something with a rear wing and a bit of driving focus as a race car for the road, but with the 992 GT3 it feels that hackneyed old adage has never been more apt. You see, the GT3's free-revving, naturally aspirated 4-litre flat-six engine is shared practically unchanged, in Porsche's own words, with the 911 GT3 Cup competition car. And it is based on the drivetrain found in the 911 GT3 or another motorsport icon. It's not often at all, that you can say your road car has the beating heart of a full-on racer. It's not just the mighty engine that the Porsche 911 GT3 takes from competition vehicles, but much of its aerodynamic and chassis makeup too. It has double wishbone front suspension, for instance, while that distinctive rear wing has a swan neck arrangement for the supports. Both it and the rear diffuser originate from the 911 RSR GT Racer. Overall, the aerodynamics are said to offer higher levels of downforce than the old GT3 without noticeably increasing the coefficient of drag. The downforce can be increased even further if you manually adjust the rear wing and the diffuser elements to provide higher cornering speeds on track. The bodywork beneath all this aero is also wider than the old 991 GT3 shell, while the 992 also runs on larger forged alloys than its predecessor and has additional technical features too. Yet despite these facts, the weight of the 992 matches the 991.2s. As a manual, the new car tips the scales at just 1,418 kilograms, while the PDK is not far behind at 1,435 kilos. This trim figure is achieved by the deployment of carbon fiber reinforced plastics, or CFRP, on the front bonnet of the 992 GT3, as well as thinner glass in the windows, optimized brake discs, and those aforementioned wheels being forged. Even the cover for the rear seat compartment, yes, the GT3 is a two-seater, not a 2+2, is designed down to the merest gram, while a full sports exhaust system with infinitely electrically adjustable flaps shaves another 10 kilograms from the Porsche's mass. Inside, the motorsport influences continue to shine forth. The cockpit takes its design themes from the regular 992 range, but there's a new feature called the track screen. In this setting, at the touch of a button, then the GT3's two digital displays that sit either side of the central rev counter switch to showing information such as tire pressures, oil pressure, oil temperature, fuel levels, and water temperature, all of which Porsche says are essential when driving fast on a track. There's also a visual gear shift assistant with coloured bars on the left and right of the rev counter, with a shift light that comes on once again straight from the racetrack. Considering that this is just the GT3, it rather begs the question of what the hardcore RS derivative will be like. For this generation of GT3, Porsche is responding to customer demand by offering more individualization options from the exclusive manufacturer range. These include a lightweight roof made of exposed carbon fiber, door mirror tops also rendered in carbon, darkened LED matrix main headlights, and matching exclusive design rear lights that reduce the red on display when they're not illuminated. Any model with black alloy wheels can have a pinstripe rim around the alloys in either Guards Red or Shark Blue. Inside the rev counter, the Sport Chrono dash top stopwatch, the seat belts and the trim strips can all be finished in the same colour as the body or in another shade of the owner's choice. The 4-litre engine delivers 510 horsepower, which is an increase of 10 horsepower from the old 991.2 GT3 and matches the ultra-rare 991 Speedster. It sends that power to the rear wheels through a choice of gearboxes. Yes, the 3-pedal manual is retained with a dual-clutch PDK as an option, and you can expect 0 to 100 km an hour in as little as 3.4 seconds for the 992 GT3, with a top speed standing at 319 km an hour for the PDK and 320 km an hour for the manual. That has allowed it to do the 20.8 kilometer Nürburgring Nordschleife in 6 minutes 59.927 seconds in the hands of development driver Lars Kern. It can do the shorter 20.6 kilometer track used as the previous benchmark in 6 minutes 55.2 seconds. So either way, this is a true sub-7 car. When the GT3 first appeared back in 1999 as the 3.6 litre 996 variant with 360 horsepower, it was a sub-8 vehicle at the Nürburgring, and that was at the hands of the legendary Walter Röhrl. So that's progress for you.